Capital A starts at the top, goes around, down, up, down, and you flick out to the side. Lowercase a starts in the dot, up halfway, back along the same line, up, down, and finish with a flick. Capital B starts up halfway, down to the bottom, back around. Lowercase b starts off like an L, diagonally up to the top line. You cross the line halfway, back up halfway, and finish like that. C, you start here, capital C, around and finish in line with where you started. Lowercase c, starting the lower line, up halfway, back along the same line, and finish with what I call a flick out like that. Capital D, starting the top line, down straight, turn around like this, back up to the top. Lowercase d on the bottom line, up halfway, kind of like an A, up to the top, down, finish with a flick. Capital E, start halfway, around like this, finish halfway, back down again, and finish with a flick. Lowercase e, starting the lower line, up halfway, turn back on yourself, finish with a flick. Capital F, just below the top line, up, down, back up, down to the bottom line, out, and cross halfway through. Lowercase f starts off like an L from the bottom line, turn back, cross halfway, this time stay going until you get halfway down to the next line. You're going to join halfway above the top line, finish with a flick. Notice how I line all my letters up consistently all the way across my whiteboard. If it has a flick, it can join to another letter. If there's no flick at the end, for example B and D and F, to join those to a letter you have to get as close as possible without touching. But if there's a flick, you can just join it onto the flick.